Hello everyone and welcome to another Fallout 4 tips and tricks video. Today I will be showing you 3 random tips and tricks that are too short for their own videos, so I grouped them together in this one episode. Now, if you've seen all of my Abernathyville episodes, you'll recognize 2 of these tips since I demonstrated them in that series. But I realize that not all my viewers watch the Abernathyville videos, so I thought I'd put some of the tips into a shorter, easier to reference format. However, even if you have seen Abernathyville, still watch this video because I do have a new tip in here that I haven't shown anywhere yet. Alright? So let's get to it. 3 random settlement building tips and tricks. Covenant is a nice little town. It's got almost pre-war houses and stuff. It would be really great if you could do a little bit more with the buildings here. They're filled with beds that you can't use, which is unfortunate because they're nice beds and you can't scrap them. At least it doesn't let you scrap them. If you push any buttons while you're highlighting it, it doesn't work. However, that's not entirely true. If you hold down the activate button when it's highlighted, you can actually select the bed and move it. You can move it anywhere you want to. The only problem is that you have to select it the same way every time you move it. You have to hold down select. And so if you had it in a house that you built, for instance, and you selected it, it would move your entire house. So, don't do that. But, in order to get rid of them, you can scrap them. If you put down something like a floor piece, or you could just do it even as simple as a rug. Just stick a rug down there and select the thing, make sure it's up on the rug. It doesn't have to be all the way on the rug, just partially on the rug. And you can store it, or you can scrap it, and it's gone. And you can do that. You can do that even with the turrets. These turrets don't count towards your defense. See, if you look up at the top of the screen there, I have 0 defense, even though I've got a turret on every corner. Yeah, these are the original turrets, and they don't provide defense. I mean, they do. They will shoot enemies, but they don't count toward your defense. So you can select all using on the turret, and then you can scrap the rug, and the turret will go away. And then you can put your own turrets up there. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't work if you destroyed them. If you destroyed them, then they are forever there, smoking away. So, when you if you haven't taken Covenant yet, try really hard not to destroy the turrets. They shouldn't be hostile to you if you don't hit them on accident. So, yeah. Anyway, that is how you can scrap the beds in Covenant, and they also work on the mattresses and sleeping bags at Abernathy Farm the same way. Something else you can do in the ball track tab, miscellaneous, this support. They come in 2 set of 2 poles. Now, I discovered that these poles are perfect for attaching signs to, especially the new posters. These will clip right on to it. Now, if this doesn't seem especially thrilling to you, know that other posts like these ones, you can't attach anything to them. You can't attach any signs to them. So, like, they won't go on. See? So, I think it's really cool that this set, they will let you put pretty much any of the all of the posters will fit. As long as you don't put them up too high, you have to have them down a little bit below the top. And any of the posters, even the fat ones, will fit on there. And some of the signs, unfortunately not all of the signs. The hot dog one will fit, but for some reason the other ones will not. It doesn't really make any sense, but there you go. So the hot dog one will fit, and possibly one or more of the other ones. This caution sign will go on there, even though it's practically floating in between them. So just play around with it, but all the posters will fit on there. We are here at Green Top Nursery, and I'm going to show you how to add a little bit of texture to open dirt areas so that they're not so boring. So now, if you've seen my Abernathy build videos, you will have seen me do this already, but I know not everybody watches those. So you're going to want to take the handy dandy concrete post, get one of these boards, these shack floor, the small ones that look really trashy, then select all, and then you can sink it into the ground. And you want to sink it so until just the little board on the top is showing. Whoops. You actually have to have it showing. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's poking up. There you go. And then it looks like it's just a board sitting there on the ground. Like they set it there to like have mud control or something. You know what I mean? So then you can do it with any other, do it with several different ones. So there's several different ones for the of these types of boards so that you can make them look different. You know, there's this one too. And then you can just set it. Now I used in Abernathy, since it's such a big slope there, I used them as steps. So you can sink them in, like if it's on a slope. You could do it here too. This is a good place to do it. You could sink them in, and then get another one. And put it down here underneath it. You get it. And then you could do that. I mean, you could line them up a little better than I did. I wasn't being very careful there, but you could do that all the way down like that. And it just gives the ground a little bit more extra texture. You could place them all around here, and then when it rains it doesn't look so much like it's going to be a big mud hole. You know what I mean? And then you could have stairs going all the way down to the door if you wanted to. Anyway,